As Adriana, we based the character on a few different other pop artists, such as Lord and Banks. Um, we did this because we liked their style and we liked the thick eyebrows as part of a character. However, we wanted to be unconventional about it, so we broke away from the typical conventions of a pop artist being like face full of makeup, bright red lipstick, and stuff like that, such as Rita Ora having red lipstick all the time, to having bare makeup and just having a dark eyebrow. And when she became more urbanised, she just had a darker lip also.
Editing of the music video, we also got our inspiration from these artists as well. For example, with the faded colours and the emphasis on like cutting on the beat and stuff, we got from Lord. And the use of black and white as well has been widely used within our genre. And then we also use the inspiration in our magazine advert and our digipack. An example of this is from the geometric patterns, as it's similar to an artist called Banks, as she uses tribal and geometric patterns within her name. And we took inspiration from this to create the name of the artist and the geometric patterns that we've used on both of the ancillary tasks.
We used some pop conventions to like for our music video, but we wanted it to be more alternative pop. So we would have the lip singing and we would have it cut on the beat, but we would also we didn't want it to be too like poppy with all the facial expressions and all the way that the locations and has been used.
So we faded away from the pop idea due to what Sabrina said, and also in the digipacks, in a lot of album covers that we've seen, for example, Rihanna, Lord, they're all looking at the camera, having all of the attention of the artist to the viewer. However, we decided that Adriana wouldn't look at the camera, so that it was a natural attention that was being given, and the audience would naturally be caught. Their eyes would be caught to the album cover, and it was more subtle and more alternative, which is the style and the genre we were more heading towards.
I showed this through the artist and kind of the plot that the narrative that we showed through the music video, as many pop songs will focus on a relationship between two people and have a more exaggerated kind of narrative and setting and lifestyle shown. Instead, we focus on a more natural kind of theme, and we created a more earthy artist, so it was more personal and natural.
Also, in pop, they would use lots of like dancing sort of routines and stuff, but we wanted to move away from that to show how we don't want it to be such a big thing. It's more natural and it's more personal. We're not gonna over exaggerate things if that's not how the artist wants to be portrayed.
Also, leading on from that point, that was why Adriana was a solo artist and she was completely on her own in the whole music video, which gave more of a natural sort of attention given to the artist, more of instead of more of a pushed attention or attention seeking, which are evident in some other pop music videos where they look directly at the camera and are wanting that attention, even though there are other dancers or people in the background.
Leading on from that as well, we focus on a more personal kind of relationship in the narrative, from focusing on a more spiritual relationship, which ties in with our genre well, as it shows a mature kind of narrative and relationship and personality portrayed through the music video, which will also help to aim at our target audience, because it's more mature than what a pop video would focus on.
like the way that we wanted to show the artist. We didn't really like in pop. They're very pretty. They have lots of makeup on, like very over exaggerated. But in this, we wanted more natural look because we just wanted to show who she really is. We didn't want to exaggerate her to be someone who she's not, because that's not what we wanted to get across to the audience.
As well as her not being a sexual sort of female artist.
Sexualised.
Oh, sorry.
So sexualised.
Sexualised female artist.